Hey guys, so I thought I'd liven things up a little bit this week and read this silly book called Giraffes Can't Dance. And this is just a funny rhyming book about a giraffe who learns that everybody can dance in their own way. So the author of this story is Giles Andre, and the illustrator is Guy Parker Reese. So, Gerald was a tall giraffe whose neck was long and slim, but his knees were awfully crooked and his legs were rather thin. Thin means skinny. He was very good at standing still and munching shoots off trees, but when he tried to run around, he buckled at the knees. That means when your knees give out and you fall down. Now, every year in Africa, they hold the jungle dance where every single animal turns up to skip and prance. And this year, when the day arrived, poor Gerald felt so sad because when it came to dancing, he was really very bad. You can tell by his face that he's a little bit sad. You see the sign that says Jungle Dance? The warthogs started waltzing and the rhinos rock and rolled. The lions danced a tango that was elegant and bold. Silly lions. The chimps all did a cha-cha-cha with a very Latin feel, and 8 baboons then teamed up for a splendid Scottish reel. Gerald swallowed bravely as he walked toward the floor, but the lions saw him coming and they soon began to roar. "Hey, look at clumsy Gerald," the animals all sneered. "Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool. Oh, Gerald, you're so weird." Are those animals nice to Gerald? Do you think they're nice? I don't. I think they're being kind of mean. Gerald simply froze up. He was rooted to the spot. "They're right," he thought. "I'm useless. Oh, I feel like such a clot." So he crept off from the dance floor and he started walking home. He never felt so sad before, so sad and all alone. That's a shame for Gerald. He looks sad and all his friends are doing the conga. Then he found a little clearing and he looked up in the sky. "The moon can be so beautiful," he whispered with a sigh. "Excuse me," coughed a cricket who'd seen Gerald earlier on, "but sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song." And there's the cricket, his friend. "Listen to the swaying grass and listen to the trees. To me, the sweetest music is those branches in the breeze. So imagine that the lovely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes music if you really want it to." Is that cricket giving him good advice? Does it look like he's hearing the music? I think so. I think the cricket is a good friend. With that, the cricket smiled and picked up his violin. Then Gerald felt his body do the most amazing thing. His hooves had started shuffling, making circles on the ground. His neck was gently swaying and his tail was swishing round. Uh-oh. What's happening? Who knows what's happening? What do you think? What do you think is happening to Gerald? Does anybody think he's starting to dance? Because that's what I think. He threw his legs out sideways, then he swung them everywhere. Then he did a backward somersault and leaped up into the air. Yep, he's dancing. Gerald felt so wonderful, his mouth was open wide. I am dancing, yes, I'm dancing, I am dancing, Gerald cried. Then one by one, each animal who'd been there at the dance arrived while Gerald boogied on and watched him quite entranced. They shouted, "It's a miracle, we must be in a dream. Gerald is the best dancer that we have ever seen." How did you learn to dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how. But Gerald simply twirled around and finished with a bow. Then he raised his head and looked up at the moon and stars above. "We all can dance," he said, "when we find music that we love." And that is the end. Did that end happy? Because I believe that had a really happy ending. And I think Gerald learned a lesson that everybody can dance. They just have to look for something that they love and music that they like. And everybody's different. And that's okay. All right, guys, I love you. Bye.